Thank you for your purchase of the Coates APX90 Rim Clamp Tire Changer, the most revolutionary tire changing system in the industry today. The Coates APX90 offers your tire business the finest in speed, versatility, accuracy, durability, and ease of use. It's much more than a tire changer. Its innovative design makes the APX90 the only tire changer on the market today that can keep pace with the ever-changing industry and is easily adaptable to all your tire changing needs now and in the future. Proper use of the APX90 requires proper installation and setup, and our service partners are happy to provide assistance to get you up and running. This video will guide you through many of the features, benefits, and operation of your new tire changer. Coates, the industry standard in tire changer design and manufacturing, presents how to operate the Coates APX90 tire changer. Operation and maintenance. Proper use of this Coates tire changer will improve your productivity. However, before attempting to operate this or any piece of equipment, always read the entire operator's manual, paying special attention to the safety information in the manual and on the unit. Always wear eye protection. As with any piece of equipment, understanding how to properly operate and maintain your Coates Rim Clamp Tire Changer will make the job easier, safer, faster, and more profitable. Principal operating parts. Maximum performance and safety will be obtained only when all persons using the unit are fully trained in its parts and operation. Each user should learn the function and location of all controls. You can prevent accidents and injuries by ensuring the unit is properly installed, operated, and maintained. These are the principal operating parts. Robo Arm provides extra leverage for run-flat and low-profile tires. Bead Loosener Handle. Pull handle up or down to control the operation of bead loosener shoe. Bead Loosener Shoe. Pivoting shoe for loosening tire beads. Tire Bumper Guards. Provides protective surface when bead loosening tires. Wheel Lift. Helps position heavy tire wheel assemblies. Bead Sealing Nozzles. Expands tire sidewall to bead seat area of rim to seal tire to rim and allow inflation. Clamps. Holds wheel to tabletop for tire changing. Position outward to allow outside clamping of wheels. Duckhead Roller. Attachment for duckhead to aid in loosening beads and mounting tire on the wheel. Duckhead. Mounts and demounts tire from wheel. Robo Roller. Provides extra leverage for run-flat and low-profile tires. Powered horizontal rollers allow easy bead and rim lubrication, plus assist in mounting run-flat and low-profile tires. Important Safety Decal. Important safety information for the operator. Do not obstruct with tire stickers or other materials. Wheel Lift Control Pedal. 3-position pedal that raises or lowers the wheel lift ramp. Clamp Control Pedal. 3-position pedal that opens, holds, or closes rim clamps. Tower Tilt Pedal. 2-position pedal that moves tower forward or back. Tabletop Pedal. 3-position pedal that controls rotation of tabletop, forward, off, reverse. Inflation Pedal. 3-position pedal that allows inflation of tires through air hose and clip-on chuck. Lube Bucket. Dispenser for rubber lubricant. Bead Lifting Tool. Used to lift and position tire bead correctly on duckhead. So, let's begin by showing you the proper procedures for changing tires using an APX90 tire changer. Always wear eye protection when working around the tire changer. Be sure you understand all safety precautions found in the operator's manual and shown on the machine. Always keep the manual available and easily accessible for reference. Caution: this tire changer may operate differently from tire changers you have previously operated. Practice with a regular steel wheel and tire combination to familiarize yourself with this tire changer's operation and function. Bead loosening and demounting. Begin by removing the valve core to completely deflate the tire. Please exercise special caution when servicing wheels equipped with a tire pressure monitoring system. To prevent damage of the TPMS, consult the TPMS manufacturer's procedure for removal. Use the time it takes for the air to escape, to remove all of the balancing weights from the wheel, and to check the tire changer to be sure it is in good working order. Deflate the tire completely by removing the valve core from the valve stem. Be cautious and do not smoke, as a flammable gas could have been introduced into the tire at some time. Caution: tires are always installed and removed from the rim's narrow side. Always loosen the bead on the narrow side of the wheel's drop center first. The clamps on the tabletop may extend beyond the tabletop itself. To avoid damaging the clamps, move them to their full inward position before positioning a tire for bead loosening. Pull the bead loosener shoe away from the machine and roll wheel into position. The valve stem should be in the 11 o'clock position to accommodate a possible asymmetric safety hump type rim. Position the bead loosener shoe against the tire next to, but not on, the rim. Actuate the bead loosener hand valve to position the shoe and loosen the bead. It may be necessary to loosen the bead in multiple locations around the tire. Use the tire tool to check diameter of rim and pre-position tabletop clamps. Use the clamp control pedal to move the clamps inward. Push pedal down. Use the clamp control pedal to move the clamps outward. Toggle pedal up. Determine the mounting side of the wheel. The mounting side is the narrow side of the drop center. Caution: avoid back injury. Use the wheel lift when lifting heavy tire rim assemblies onto the tire changer. Roll tire wheel assembly on the wheel lift bar. Keep wheel vertical and press foot pedal to raise wheel up. Now rotate wheel for placement on tabletop. Roll tire wheel assembly on tabletop with mounting side up. Use the robo arm to apply pressure to aid in clamping rim. Depress the clamp control pedal to move the clamps inward. Lift up on the clamp control pedal to move the clamps outward. Take time to experiment with the duck head locking system. Caution: make sure the duck head is in the retracted position before moving the tower forward to prevent wheel damage. Using the foot pedal, position the tower forward. With the tower forward, allow tool to descend on the tire sidewall. Then move the tool toward the rim and actuate the locking button. As the tool locks into place, the duck head will move up and back about 1/8 inch. Check the duck head positioning. A plastic duck head should not be very close to the rim edge after it is locked. This clearance will be maintained as long as the slide locking valve remains locked. When clamping a like set of wheels, you may move the tower back out of the way and back into place again without needing to reposition the duck head. The tool clearance may change with machine use and should be inspected often. Failure to maintain the proper clearance may result in damage to the wheel rim and/or tire. Normal tabletop rotation for demounting is clockwise. Depress the tabletop pedal to rotate this direction. To rotate the tabletop counterclockwise, lift the pedal up with your toe. Tabletop rotation can be stopped at any time by removing your foot from the rotation pedal. Caution. At times during the mounting and demounting procedure, the bead lifting tool may encounter resistance and can be thrown. Keep one hand firmly on the tool to avoid possible tool disconnect. Use the reversing feature to back out of jam-ups. A thrown tool can cause injury. Apply tire manufacturer's approved rubber lubricant liberally to entire circumference of both beads after loosening and placing on tabletop. Using the top bead loosening roller to hold down top bead while rotating wheel will make lubrication easier. Insert smooth curved end of the bead lifting tool over the clockwise end of duck head and below the upper bead of the tire. Lift the bead up and over the knob of the duck head. Use the robo arm to push down on the tire opposite the duck head to allow bead to utilize the drop center area of the rim. Depress the tabletop pedal to rotate the wheel. The duck head will guide the tire bead up and over the edge of the wheel. Continue rotation until the upper bead is demounted. For lower bead removal, use robo arm to lift the tire up and position the lower bead loosening roller under the tire. With the tire in position, depress the foot pedal to rotate the tire. The bead loosening roller will guide the lower tire bead off of the rim. With tube-type tires, demount the upper bead and remove the tube before demounting the lower bead. Mounting. Inspect the valve stem and replace if necessary. Next, lubricate tire beads liberally with the tire manufacturer's approved rubber lubricant. Lubricated beads require much less force to mount and thereby are less likely to be damaged during the mounting operation. Check tire and wheel carefully before mounting. Make sure the tire bead diameter and wheel diameter match exactly. Consult the Tire Guide and/or Rubber Manufacturers Association for approved rim widths for tire sizes. Place the tire over the wheel and move tower arm into position. Position tire so that the lower bead is above the rear extension of the duck head and below the front knob. Depress tabletop pedal and rotate the wheel to mount the lower bead. Use the drop center of the wheel by forcing down on the tire just ahead of the mounting tool and follow as the tire rotates. Rotate the tabletop until the lower bead is mounted. For top bead installation, attach the duck head roller to the duck head. Then rotate the tabletop until the valve stem on the wheel is 90 degrees ahead of the duck head, at the 3 o'clock position. Using the power roller, press down on the tire sidewall between the duck head and valve stem to hold the tire in the rim drop center. The bead should also be under the right side of the knob on the duck head. Use the robo arm to push down on the tire opposite the duck head to keep the bead in the drop center area of the rim. Depress the tabletop pedal and rotate the wheel. Use the robo roller to press down on the tire sidewall between the roller and the robo arm to hold the tire in the rim drop center. Depress the tabletop pedal and rotate the tire until the bead is mounted. Be careful to ensure that the bead stays in the rim drop center in the area ahead of the duck head. If tabletop rotation stalls, reverse the tabletop momentarily until the tire bead is again loose on the wheel. Reposition the tire on the duck head. Make sure the bead is correctly positioned in the drop center of the wheel. Then attempt mounting again. For tube-type tires, mount the lower bead first. Move the tower back. Install the tube, and then mount the upper bead. This concludes the section on the operation of the Coates APX90 tire changer. Thank you again for your purchase.